So it would finish, yes, advantage Juventus edging that first leg against PSV. And we have got a little chat about this if we can. We do have Gab. I was just waiting to see if we've got him. It is a revolving door of journalistic talent tonight. Gab, tell us about Juventus's performance today against PSV.
I think Juventus would rather talk about the result than the performance, because the performance wasn't great. It was actually kind of funny after the game. They on Sky Italia they interviewed Bangula, of course, scored the winner, and he talked about his game, and then he says, "Well, why are you smiling? You scored a Champions League goal, great goal, winning goal," and he said, "Well, I feel like I should really only be smiling when our performances are up to it." Thiago Motta is experimenting again. I think that as a result, the game against PSV Eindhoven, Peter Bosz turned out to be far more difficult than it should have been. We saw Lloyd Kelly at left back, Renato Vega in the middle. But the upshot is, hey, Weston McKennie, all summer long, Juve tried every which way to get him out of there. Thiago Motta didn't like him. And now guess what? He scored, I think, 5 goals this season. Great goal tonight, as we saw. He's played 7 different positions on the pitch for Juventus. And boy, are they happy that they were unable to move him out in the summer.
I want to talk a little bit about Motta as well, if I can, Gab. What does a result, not a performance, a result like this do for him tonight?
Well, this is the big thing, right? If you're Juve, do you judge based on results or on performances? Assuming that the performances mean that you're getting better and you're making progress, and over time, the results will come. The Juve of old would have said, who cares? We kind of stunk up the place again. But look, we're third or fourth in Serie A, and or fourth, I guess. Maybe fifth, actually, since Lazio won. But whatever, we're right up there. And in the Champions League, we win at home. No problem if we go through. I think things have changed. I think the reason they picked Motta was because they wanted something different, and they wanted something different in terms of performances, in terms of style of play. And they backed them. This is a team that, they brought in Nico Gonzalez, they brought in Theo Koopmeiners, Kefren Turam, Douglas Luiz. So they certainly got the players in. The question is making them all fit together. You play in this huge Champions League game, and we're in February, and you're still at the point where, I'm not sure. I said I was going to go with Vlahovic, but no, let's bring in Kolo Muani, start Kolo Muani. Tim Weah, let's have him play right back. There's a lot of question marks about the way this team was built, a lot of question marks about the way they play, their identity. We haven't seen the football that got Motta there last season. So it's a question, do you believe Thiago Motta can get you there? A lot of people have their doubts. He's getting the results, certainly in Europe. That's important. I think the performances will need to follow. And I think certainly Juve want to give him certainly until the end of the season and then see where they are.